Oh yeah, baby. Rightio. So guys, well, here's a new addition to the Bush Company team. My project Hilux. Now, I've always wanted to build up an old retro styled vehicle, and for me, growing up as a kid, Dad used to have a 1994 model one of these. We literally used to go on holiday in the back, mattress in the back under a canopy, and that was us camping. It was fantastic. So yeah, we have it. Now, as typical, you try and find the best one you can, and honestly, I believe I've got one of the best ones that there is out there. The neighbor next to my house, literally my neighbor, had this since new 1982, and retired and decided to move down to the coast. So hence, I've had my hand up for the last 3 years being, mate, if you want to sell it, let me know, I'll take it off your hands. So 1982 model Toyota Hilux. It is the 2-liter carbureted petrol version with a 4-speed gearbox, original brown interior, and 230-odd thousand Ks on the clock. It is beautiful. Now, bit of a dream on this. We're going to be putting on some, I want to make it look like one of those American rally Baja trucks from the 90s, maybe a bit of Dakar rally style there. So some nice big tires on there, suspension lift. We're going to give it a little bit of love. I mean, it has been a farm truck, it is old, so we are going to try and keep it a little bit original along the way, still keeping the original style side tub on the back. The idea is to build a frame, a custom frame on the back to house our Bush Company tent and awning, and just trick out the frame. So put on a shovel bracket, probably set of max tracks, a jerry can holder. It should be a good, fun build. Yeah, so watch it through it. For the moment, let's get to the back. I'm going to start knocking up a frame, and we're going to see how it's coming out. Let's get this in the workshop. Right, guys, so had the Hilux for quite a while now. It's been great fun just driving it around and so on. But basically, the first step was to just get the bin. I wanted to get a nice working surface off the back bin. So we resealed and cut out a little bit of the rust that was there. The major stuff, there wasn't actually too much. It was a really clean tub for a vehicle of its age. Filled it up with some good adhesive sealant, and then basically took it to DT rust proofing and speed liner here on the sunny coast. Great job done by Fritz and Charlotte. We had the undercarriage fully rust proofed with their special treatment that they do, and the back has had a full speed liner. Now, speed liner is basically a rubberizer or a rubber liner, very much like Rhino linings, but that's been sprayed on the inside, just making it super neat and tidy and a great start. Now, in the meantime, we've knocked together a frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my mate Matt, and we're quickly going to take the frame and we're going to load it up on the top. So if you want to give me a hand there, Matt, just pick it up. Now, the whole idea is to make a frame, and we literally knocked it together with steel. Yep, she's a bit heavy. Not really too heavy, more awkward. So this is there and fits perfect. Now, Matt, while you're there, just hang around. Guys, you might have seen Matt in a couple of our videos. Now, Matt runs the workshop here at the Bush Company head office in Australia, and yeah, fully qualified mechanic. Been great, been in the industry for many, many years, and it's great having you on the team. So Matt, thanks for giving me a hand with this, bud. And yeah, I'll grab you in a few moments again, and we'll attach the rest. Now, while we're at it, guys, so it was basically a box frame. So we've gone with 75 by 20 mil box tubing with an angle iron frame. So very similar to how you'd make a cattle rail system or a sheep rail system on the back of a ute. Now, a few prerequisites were I wanted to get a set of spotlights on here. I will show you the spotlights in the next video, because that I have literally been saving for close to 15 years in my shed at home. So super keen to get those spotties on this vehicle. But basically, we've got the spotlight bracket running through the top, going to house 4 individual spotlights. On the sides, all gutted, and that's just going to keep it super strong for when we do have the Bush Company rooftop tent on the top here, as well as the awning. Very, very simple frame, all gutted in, and just notched it out, save a bit of weight, also look nice, but not just notched it out, form follows function. So these are perfect places to take a strap down as a hooking point if you want to tie things to it. Now, to give you an idea, I'm going to run through some of the products which are going to come here. High lift jack, so high lift farm jack or high lift jack accessory. We're going to use some of the Bush Company attachments that we use in our rooftop tents, but effectively, high lift jack is going to come at the top in that position over there. That's the plan. Lean this over there. And then max tracks will get attached down the bottom below the jack. So we got our recovery boards on the vehicle as well for when we start doing those big sandy trips. I can't wait to get this vehicle out and actually use it in the bush. Now, a really good customized jerry can bracket as well as shovel bracket. Now, what I'll maybe do is I'll pan the camera around you. It's great. So the shovel will be able to attach over there, and then the jerry can bracket knocked up a frame with a top catch as well. So the jerry can stay up there that way around for some extra fuel, and there's actually a strap that'll come on there and lock it into place so no one can actually steal our fuel there. So have a nice padlockable section. Now what I wanted to try and do is because it's a single cab vehicle, is I have left the front section here open so that you can actually grab your boxes and things that are packed in the front, because it will be a mission to get things in the back here against the headboard if you don't have an access point. So left that open. While we're at it, we've got a front bar going on the vehicle as well, and that's just going to be there to carry the spotlights on the front as well. What I'm going to do is take this off here. We're going to get it to powder coating, get it powder coated black. They're going to actually acid treat this to get all the surface rust off as well, because obviously when manufacturing there's a little bit of rust here and there, being on the coast in a high humidity area. So acid bath, after that powder coated, and it's going to come out an absolute treat. So let's go do that, and I'll catch you shortly.